Hello, my name is Brenna. Thank you for joining me in my Inner Collection Yoga YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing an upper body Yogalates flow. It's a little bit faster paced, so I would recommend watching me from a laptop or a different device and maybe playing music on your phone. We're going to get started with light weights, so make sure you have something between 2 and 5 pounds. So gather your items, and we're going to get started with the weights in our hands in Tadasana at the back of the mat. So ground into the outer edges of your feet. Inhale, feel the ribcage expand. Exhale, draw the navel up and in. Inhale, feel the spine reach tall, the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Exhale, feel the ribs knit together. Inhale, turn your palms to face forward. Exhale, feel the shoulder blades draw down the back. Inhale to reach the arms up above the head. Soft bend in the elbows here. Try not to lock out the arms. And we'll get started with high knees here. Bringing the knees to march right up at the midline, just about at hip height. And we're here for 20 more seconds. Keeping the belly button drawn in toward the spine. Strong core, long spine here. And then we're going to begin to crunch. So bring the weights down around your knee as it comes up. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch here. We're going to get a little warm today. And tap into your Ujjayi breath here, in and out through the nose. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend up to the ceiling, and then exhale, forward fold. Lose your weights here. Pedal up the feet, bending deeply into one knee and then the other. Find stillness, and we'll start some plank walk out. So walk all the way out to your high plank. Shoulder tap, and walk all the way back. Come up to stand, walk yourself out, high plank, shoulder taps. Take these as quick or as slow as you want. Try to keep the booty out of the air, long spine here. All the way up to stand in between your reps. Try not to let the hips shift side to side as you do your shoulder taps. Staying balanced on the feet, rocking forward on the tips of the toes, and all the way back up. Next time you're out in your plank, stay here. Bend the knees, exhale, floating table. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, spine is long, hips to ceiling. Inhale, plank. Exhale, floating table. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, plank. Exhale, floating table. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hips reach high. Inhale, plank. Exhale, floating table. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, plank, table, plank, downward facing, stay here. Paddle out the feet here. Deep bend in one knee, heel to the floor with the other leg. Find stillness. Inhale, reach the right leg long. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip to the right side of the rim. Drawing that left heel toward the earth, begin drawing circles with that right knee. And reverse direction. Inhale, square the hips, send the leg long. Exhale, let the foot land. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip to the left side of the room, drawing circles with the left knee, drawing your right heel toward the earth. Reverse direction with your circles. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, let the foot land. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, come down onto the elbows. Inhale, send the hips up for dolphin plank. Close your stance up a little bit. Bring the feet toward the elbows. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it toward the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee toward elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let the foot land. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. 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 Exhale, let the foot land. And walk the feet out to your low plank. Booty out of the air here, squarely on the toes, and seesaw. Rocking the weight toward the hands, coming up onto the toes, and then rocking the heels back. Slowing controlled motion here. Exhale, send the heels back. Inhale, push up onto the toes, weight goes forward. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then come onto the belly here. Take the hands beside the chest and press up into a little baby cobra here, pinching the shoulders, down the back. Chest is lifted. Exhale, let the forehead land. Inhale, lift head, neck, chest, and palms this time. Gaze is low. Really pinching those shoulders blades back, pressing the tops of the thighs and the feet down into the earth. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, lift up head, neck, chest, and palms. Inhale again, lift a little higher. And then exhale, let that go. Bend through the knees. And windshield wipe side to side, feeling into that low back. Inhale and come to neutral. Exhale, let the feet land. Inhale, push all the way up to your tabletop. Inhale, look out, drop the belly, peel the chest open, cow pose, maybe tuck the toes. Exhale, round through the spine, the tops of the feet, cat pose. Inhale into your cow pose. Exhale into your cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Rock back onto the heels here. And grab your weights, 2 to 5 pounds. You're going to come up onto your knees. Hips are lifted. Inhale to reach the crown up. Exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the navel up and in. Take your hands out in front of you like you're serving a platter. On your exhale, send the hips back. Draw the weights back in toward the chest. Inhale, extend them up by your shoulders. Exhale, bring the weights back to your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. For 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Next time you're up here with your weights by your chest, you're gonna turn the palms in to face each other, rock it forward, and add a tricep kick back. Inhale, come up, press the weights overhead. Exhale, drop them down and kick back. Inhale, press, exhale, kick back. Inhale to press, exhale, kick back. Inhale to press, exhale, kick it back. Inhale, press. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, press. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades back down the spine when you kick it back. Really sending that weight out long behind you. Activating through that back body. The glutes should be engaged here. It's not our focus today, but Pilates and yoga are always a full body workout. So we're getting a lot of warmth and a lot of momentum everywhere. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time you're in your press, stay here. Draw the elbows into 90. Inhale, open, chest press. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Staying right here. And 10, we're gonna add on. Staying really crisp and clean with this open and closing door here. Nice and strong through the chest. Shoulder blades draw together on the open. And we feel the chest close. Next time you're open, stay here, add a press to open and close. Open, press, open, close. Open, press, open, close. Here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Stay open. We're just gonna hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the arms and flip the palms up, curl into the shoulders here. Right here, we're just curling. Keep the navel tucked up and in. Staying engaged with that long spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring the weights down. Come down onto the mat. Bring your weights with you. You need one weight. I would recommend starting with a lighter weight, but you can upgrade to a heavier one. You're gonna bring the feet at a diagonal facing this outer corner, while your hips are at the outer edge of the mat. So you're at a diagonal here. Come onto the forearm, elbow is right under the shoulder. Take your weight right out from the elbow above the head. Keep the chest proud. You want this nice clear triangle between the side of the body, your arm, and the floor. So keep your chest lifted. Try not to collapse into here. Stay up. Rock back onto your glutes so you're in a V shape. And you're going to exhale, bring the weight to the ankles. Inhale, extend to a hover with the legs. Exhale, V up, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, inhale. Weight to ankles, chest is proud. Point the toes for some Pilates feet here. We're here for an unspecified amount of time, so get comfortable. Keep that weight straight up out of the shoulder. You want to be balanced on that back glute here. So if you're having trouble finding your balance, you want to be on the outside of the leg, not on the hip. And we're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, stay up. Reach and pulse. Reach that weight up to the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let that go. Come up onto the knees here before we switch sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm drops down. Left arm reaches over. Inhale, back up. Look up at the hands. Exhale, left arm reaches down. Right hand reaches over. Inhale, look up at the hands. Exhale, both hands touch down. We're gonna switch sides. So whichever side you just did, move to the other side. Sitting back on that other glute. Feet are extended toward that far corner of your mat, so you're in a diagonal. Weight is up, form is down. Check that you have that triangle there. Point the toes. Inhale to reach long. Exhale to lift the legs. Reach the weight toward the ankles. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Work to keep the legs straight and the chest proud. If you find yourself bending through the legs, that's okay. Try to prioritize lifting through the chest if you can. And lose the weight. Always an option to lose your weight. If it becomes too heavy, 2 pounds can get really heavy really quick. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep it up and pulse. Weight to ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Come back up to kneeling. And do that side stretch again, both sides. Inhale, lift, look up at the hands. Exhale, drop the left hand down, reach over with the right. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right arm to the earth, left arm reaches. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, both hands down to your sides. We're gonna roll up over into our tabletop. From here, you're gonna keep your right knee on the earth, tuck the toes. Extend your left leg long. Exhale, chest comes down to the earth, left leg floats. Inhale, press up, left toes land. Exhale, draw the knee in toward the chest. Exhale, right knee lands, chest press down, left leg floats. Crunch it in. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale crunch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take this with as many breaths as you'd like, trying to keep the exhales when your knee draws in toward your chest. We're working the chest, the arms, the abs. Let that left leg lever just right up to the ceiling as the chest presses down. In 3, in 2, and 1. Draw the left knee in to meet the right. Take a quick cat-cow here. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, round through your cat. Inhale the neutral spine. Tuck the left toes, extend the right leg behind you. And we're back at it. Let that right leg float up as you press down. Toes land, crunch it. Press, crunch, press, crunch. Take this at your own pace. Drawing that knee in toward the elbow. Your arm should be really feeling it after all the work we've done today. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw that right knee back to meet the left. Sit back toward your heels and take a child's pose here. Hips back to the feet. Chest comes down, extend the arms. Breathe here. We'll take 5 breaths. Big inhales, feeling the chest expand. Exhale, sending the hips back toward the heels. Slowly inhale and press yourself up. Taking this moment to press the palms into the earth and send the hips back a little bit more, using that leverage. Inhale, let the hips rock a little forward, and then exhale, press the chest into the earth. See if you can find more space in the hips here. Inhale, press all the way up to table. And take your foot to the outside of the right hand here. The toes point outward. Tuck your left toes, inhale, lift up, and bring that foot outside the left hand so that we're coming into a yogi squat malasana here. Grounding into the outer edges of the feet. Try not to let your arches collapse. Use the energy in the arms and the palms to press the legs apart. And if you have a crow in your practice, I invite you to take it now. Landing the hands in front of the feet and slowly rocking the weight forward and drawing the knees up the upper arms, slowly becoming light on each foot. Gaze is out somewhere out in front of you, not toward the feet. And when you're ready, lower back down into your Malasana. If there's no crow in your practice, feel free to just stay in Malasana. We'll be here for a few more breaths, allowing time for anybody who's working through crow to give that a try. So just take this opportunity to breathe. And then everybody meets back in Malasana. Take one arm behind you and just rock back. Almost done, final stretch. Rock back into your boat pose. You can have bent knees, the palms face up. Try to keep your chest nice and lifted. You can extend the legs here. Options. I forgot to tell you to bring your weights with you. So grab your weights, have them by your sides. Extend the legs at whatever degree you're able to. Chest is proud, we're holding in our boat pose. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, everybody bend the knees. And extend into a hollow hold, palms are up. Exhale, crunch everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Grab your weights, palms face up. Hollow hold, exhale, crunch. 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 We're adding on. Hollow hold, bicep curl. Crunch, curl, extend, curl, 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 crunch. Palms face down, palms face up. We're balancing here. Turning the palms up and down. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Let that grow. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Take your arms out wide, big inhale. Arms out wide, big inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm under the left, coming into eagle arms. Option for the backs of the hands to touch or for the fingertips to come into the palm. Inhale, reach up, elbows come up to your nose. Exhale, draw the elbows down toward the chest. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, stay here. Exhale, release your eagle bind with the left arm. Let that left arm be straight. The right arm hooks around the elbow, and we take a stretch looking out over the left shoulder. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, eagle bind, left under right. Fingertips to palm or the backs of the hands touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift to the nose. Exhale, lower to the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Stay here. Extend the right arm. Stretch with the left hooked under. Looking out over right shoulder. And inhale, let that go. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, look up. Hands come to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.